you're a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. But your work in progress no tally with my work in progress. So carry your work in progress, shift go one side. Closure is not so important. I said it.
Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh,
Hey guys, I'm Ro and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be giving you my takes for 2023, the things that I learned in 2023 and the things that I want to do differently in 2024. But before we get right into it, I'd like to welcome you to the new year. Happy new year. Guys, I'm so glad that we made it. I am super hopeful for this year. I feel like we go into every year saying this is going to be that year, this is going to be that year, but we never really understand that we were not the same people that entered the past year. So the person that I was in 2023 is definitely not the person that I am in 2024. Like, I look the same, my core is the same, but I learned a lot, so I'll be sharing that with you guys. So stay tuned. Now is the time to subscribe, like this video, comment down in the comment section. I'll see you in 2023. In 2023, I cried. Let me just start with that. The tears that I didn't know that I had within me, I brought it out. Like, I literally, you know when you're crying and you're consoling yourself, but then the tears won't stop coming. That was the kind of tears I was crying. So yeah, my year started off great. My year started off pretty great, but I had to make a decision. I left my job in February 2023 and I didn't plan to leave that job till like July or so, but I had to leave in February, so that just made me to start like wondering what trajectory is my life taking. Like in 2023, I got to see people in a different light. I started to sort of get scared of people and I withdrew a lot in 2023 because I was like, why you gonna do me like that? Like, I just saw people for who they are, because I'm the person that would say, oh, everyone has their flaws, so why judge them for that? I would always be the devil's advocate. I am giving excuses for people's bad behavior. If you know me, you know that's what I'm good at. But in 2023, I saw myself drifting away from that. I was like, really? And I think that hurts more when it's coming from people that you really care about. So yes, I had like friendship breakup, romantic breakup. I cried a lot. That's what you need to know. So my takes for 2023, the first thing is know thyself. Know thyself. I feel like that's like the most important thing that I learned in 2023. And because of the situations and circumstances that were happening, I had to self-evaluate. It's something I would normally always do, but I did it a lot more, and it was coming from a different angle. How do I react when I'm angry? How do I react when what do I look like when I'm angry? Like, what are the things that I say? What are the things that I do? That kind of thing. I know I'm a good person generally, but that doesn't still mean that I don't have my flaws. So I got to look in the mirror. Like, I literally saw myself the way people saw me, and I knew that certain things needed to be changed. I worked on a lot more, not like I worked on it, on emotional intelligence. I started to talk less, obviously, because it's crazy out there. I had to start looking for ways to, be connected with myself, because I love family, I love friends, I love to have my friends around. I'm that girl's girl, and I think I will continue to be that girl's girl regardless of like the crazy things that people are exhibiting outside. And then to take time for myself and get to know myself, and then to be alone. It was like God separated me from the things and the people that mattered to me, just so I could know myself. And I felt like that was like a growing process for me. It was just God and I feel like that was something I said a lot in 2023. God, it's just you and I. 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 And I said that a lot because at that time, that was all I had. My sisters were obviously there. They're like a constant K in my life, and I'm super grateful for them. But regardless of, God was gonna place them in my life. So yes, we're getting all churchy. But that was like the honest truth. I had to like learn to know myself, take time out to know myself, listen to the thoughts that are coming into my head, listen to what I am telling myself. For me to go forward in some sense, I needed to deal with certain things. I started to read a lot more. I think I completed about 4 books in 2023, and I was super excited because it's been long since I left secondary school. I'm not sure I've read like that. So yes, I just started getting into the groove of reading and enjoying what I'm reading. And majorly self-help books, right? Another thing that I did was to dance more. There's this thing I used to do when I was younger. I would like have my earphones on or my headset on, and I would just be walking around the compound listening to music and dancing. Sometimes I scream and my siblings and my parents would just be shouting at me. I did that a lot more this year as well, and it just gave me joy. I listened to a lot of Christian songs this year. Hey, they didn't tell me. I don't know if I will find the screenshots to my Apple playlist for the year, or what do they call it, end of the year, whatever. I will put it. I listened to a lot of Christian songs and I enjoyed it. I think I prayed a lot more as well. So it just brought me closer to God, and I am not like there yet, but the journey I started, and I understand that it's just going to be me and God. What else did I learn? My second take for 2023 is every improvement is an improvement. Let me say it again. Let me rephrase it. Every improvement is essential to your growth. So be it a 1% improvement, you are improving. That's the most important thing that you need to know. I started my business in 2023, my lash business. I'm a lash tech. So yes, that was scary to go into. I had to do like an upgrade class. I learned it in 2021, so I had to go back to do an upgrade. And if you guys know, lashing takes time. My first lash after that was about 7 hours. I was just, though I took a break, but I went back and it was just like, I'm frustrated. But over time, I'm down to like 2 hours 30 minutes. I complain still about a lot of things, but I'm down to like 2 hours 30 minutes, 2 hours, and I am super grateful. So yes, every improvement is an improvement. I started to notice that I was doing more to-do lists, planning on my Notion. I started to do a lot more things this year, and my mind is just shifting. These things like shift your mind. Reading books, taking out the bad habit little by little. That improvement will sum up to be something. So I feel like if I had to rate myself for the improvements that I've made, some days I made like 0.05 improvements. Some days I made like 5%. Some days it was more, but in total I would just say that I give myself like a 10% from, and I think it majorly started from the middle of the year to the end of the year. So yes, every improvement is an improvement. Do not beat yourself up about it. You see it, I know in my head or in our head we'll say this is my goal, and we expect to just do the 5% work, 100% work, and just get there. Sometimes you do the 100% work and you don't even see the result. So yes, whatever improvement it is, if you're even noticing mistake, like I noticed like some things in my business and I'm like, oh, this, that, and I improved on it. Am I there yet? No. As a person as well, as a friend, I always keep going back to this friend thing. I think I should do like a whole video on friendship and all, but just know that for you to be a good friend, you have to work on yourself. So that's me working on myself. I worked on myself. I wanted to enjoy my time being alone, and yes, I improved while doing it. So you see how the first take and the second take connects. When you get to know yourself, you get to improve a lot more. Spend time with God, and you improve doing like things that you love to do because you're becoming a lot more selfish about it, right? The third take for 2023 was, this is in 2 ways. So how best do I put it, right? The third take is the grace that you extend to yourself, extend to others as well, right? Then the other side of it is the grace that you extend to others, extend to yourself as well. That was one big thing that I learned, and I feel like it could be together and it could be both sides depending on the kind of person that you are. So yes, sometimes we tend to see people, some of us tend to love people so much that their flaws and their issues, you just let it go. But when you do a tiny, like, or when you make a tiny mistake, you beat yourself up about it. But somebody is messing with you 100%, and you're like, oh my god, maybe it's just this, maybe it's just that. And when you make a tiny mistake, because we're humans, we will make mistakes, you beat yourself up about it. And I feel like I have been that kind of person. When people do things to me, when I'm people that are very close to me, when they do things to me, I tend to brush it off. Oh, she didn't mean to, it's because of this, it's because of that. And when I do something seemingly little, I'm like, no, you started again. You've done it again. Your bad attitude is just showing, and it's just in my head. And most times I have to reach out to apologize, or to just, find a way to mend the situation. But I realized that, see, I'm a human being. I will make mistakes. I will move from it. I would forgive myself for making those mistakes. If I need to do the right thing, make things right, I would make things right. And if I feel like I don't want to, I'm not going to. But the most important thing is, that was a joke. The most important thing is to be able to forgive yourself. Give yourself that grace that you give others. And for the other side, which I also think I have, I feel like certain things that we cannot do, we're like, why is she doing that? I can't do that. Never will I do that. The same grace you extend to yourself, extend to others, right? You never say it can't be me, because it can be you one day. And when it's you, it's to shock you, like literally. So just extend the same grace that you extend to yourself, because there are certain things that you will be cool with yourself doing, and when somebody else does it, it might not even be something that you would ever do, but somebody does something and you are just can you imagine this, that? Relax. Everybody's on a journey to becoming. You're on a journey to becoming. Somebody else is on a journey to becoming. But that will take us to the next take. I think that's like the 5th one. Hey, I've lost count. I don't know if that's the 5th one or the 4th one, but I'll put it on the screen. And that takes us to the next take that I learned in 2023. When people show you who they are, once, twice, but that's the most that you can do. When people show you who they are the first time, for people that are like chilled like me, the second time, please be gone. I need to believe them. It's not a joke. This shit is not a joke. If people show you who they are, please believe them. I know that there's some grace you should extend, and for me, you can show me like 15 times and I will still be like, but I've learned that you do it once, you do it twice. I'm noticing how you do it to other people. Bro, I'm already calculating 2 and 2. So because you're extending grace to others, because let me tell you, I know people are crazy. Human beings we'll be saying we want to cut each other off. It's the ones that are doing people bad are cutting people off. But it's fine, no wahala. The grace that you are giving unto others, even though you are giving grace to others, be observant, be at alert. No say, now me tell you say make you give grace to others, make you come the turn to no. Give grace to others. Be observant of who they are. There's certain things that are mistake. There's certain things that come from ignorance. But people know what they are doing. That's what I have realized. They know what they are doing. You can have somebody play with you, smile with you, be the best person to you, and shit is going down behind you. Like, I don't know how I can reconcile. You'll be confused. How do I reconcile this person that I know and this thing that I know that this person is doing to me? Or can't you see that you're doing it? You not be asking yourself, can't they see that they're... My sister, they know. My brother, they know what they are doing. They know. So once you figure out that this is how this person is, there's a pattern with this person, please, I beg you, don't say I didn't tell you. Move aside. Move aside. You're a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. But your work in progress, no tally with my work in progress. So carry your work in progress, shit go one side. Do you get it? I have to speak pidgin so you can understand what I'm saying. I am on the journey of becoming, for my English people. You are on the journey of becoming. But your journey of becoming didn't collide with my journey of becoming. It didn't pamo my journey of becoming. So what do? We know that God is working on you. God is working on me too, but this your work is different from my work. Let me face people that our work is similar. Literally, that's what I'm saying. I first noticed that I started to move away from people. I don't know, should I have this as a last take? Closure is not so important. I said it. I want to see closure. I need to call him. I need to be sure. I need that to be sure. I need to be in. I need to clear my head. Closure is not so important. In all cases, closure does not work. Those I did not tell you. I think I first noticed in 2021 when I broke up with my ex then, and I'd broken up with this person, but I was still like, we're still talking because it's a healing process. I just knew that it can't work, right? Then one morning, my just did bash, and I said, so you know what? Let me block this person everywhere. But at that point, when I was like, let me block this person everywhere, I don't want to have anything to do with this person again. I don't think our lives are tallying together. Something said, why don't you have a conversation? Why don't you seek closure? Are you sure you're okay? And the other mind, which is the mind of God in my life, in my heart, he said, nope, block. So I blocked. And ever since then, right from the moment I blocked, I felt more at peace than having to have gone, imagine the back and forth. So that's another thing I noticed. That was the first time, for a very big reason, that I was just like, and the mistress of closure, the queen of closure is me. No, I want to understand her. I want her to understand what I'm saying. I want her to see things from my perspective. No, that's not what I meant though. Is that what you meant? But I didn't know that that's what you meant. It didn't necessary every time. Yes, it's not as necessary as you think. Sometimes you need to move. Sometimes you need to swerve. And I think I did that this year. I had a situation that I honestly, it's fact, it's not just one situation. There are a lot of situations that was clustered into one. And I honestly wanted to seek closure. I wanted to speak. I wanted to be heard. I wanted to hear them as well. I wanted to just understand. Maybe I'm doing too much. Or maybe this person does not understand me. Or maybe this person is confused. Or maybe, devil's advocate. I took time. Do you know what I did? I took time to my room. I went to cry. I cried. I cleaned my eyes. I cried. I ate ice cream. I cried. I went to work. I cried. I came back. I cried. I went back again. I went to go and cry. Certain times I'm speaking to myself. I'm analyzing the situation over and over again. I'm trying to be sure of my decisions. To heal, I had to think about it. I had to replay. I had to check. Where was I wrong? Where was this person? Because I'm not about to start having a conversation with you. I didn't want to. I honestly didn't want to. Because I was like, if it meant so much to you, you to seek closure now. Abby? Why am I the one coming to seek? And why am I the one? You can seek closure as well. So you don't need closure. Why do I need that? And I've realized that sometimes when we decide to seek closure, we're just messing with ourselves the more. We're just telling these people, I'm so important to you. You can't let go. Sorry, I can't let go. You say what? I can't let go. I had to make sure that I was healing inside. I made sure that I had healed enough that when I see this person or these people, it doesn't come with a negative intention. It doesn't come with a negative, or I just put it that see Lara or my Yoruba people. I don't pour on for your body, like that kind of thing. That was what I did. So it's not in all situations that you seek closure. I know you don't seek closure ever. Not in all situations that you seek closure. yeah, so I think that would be all. But if I'm to give you an extra take or something that I think you should do this 2023, I could even make a video about it. Let me know in the comment section if you are interested in that. Is systemize your relationship, evaluate your relationships, and I'm talking about with your partner, with your friends, with your family, with your co-workers. Reevaluate your system, your relationships rather. Reevaluate your relationship, categorize people as they are. Like, I feel like that was something that I did this year. I just wrote the list of my friends and I said, oh, this person, how is this person like to you? In all honesty, what's your relationship with this person? Forget the memories and forget everything. In the core of the relationship with this person, what do you have to offer? What does the person have to offer? And I just eventually I just came to the conclusion that I'm more acquaintances with the people that I call my friends than actual friends. And in other cases, I'm more of a friend to you than you are to me. And it didn't tally. So I think I learned to do that a lot more, and just know that these people are these people to me, these people are these people to me. And yes, I'm surviving. I'm surviving, exactly. So yes, and there's so much more to learn. There's so much people out there to meet in the world. Why settle for less, or why settle for maybe not less, but if it's not it, it's not it. So yes, that is all I will be sharing in this video. I hope that you love it. If you love things like this or love to hear me talk about things like this, then let me know down in the comment section. I have a lot to share. And do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. I love you guys, and see you in the next episode of my channel. And Happy New Year.
When the love comes around and then I remember